If you've ever had the good fortune of spending 18 holes chasing around a little white ball and maybe being a little angry at yourself for the way you did it, you know that golf in a lot of ways can be an allegory for life. It can teach you lessons along the way, and that's what the First Tee does. Today we have Scott Allen in from the First Tee. And Scott, what is it that you guys do? How do you guys try to help the next generation of not just golfers, but young people?
Well, we're a nonprofit youth development organization that uses golf as the vehicle to teach life skills to kids. So we have programs in the schools, we have programs in community centers and youth groups, as well as programs on course with our golf course partners. And we're seamlessly blending a life skill each week with a golf skill. So it could be judgment, sportsmanship, perseverance. Those skills are blended in so kids are learning them as they apply to golf, but also learning how they can apply those skills outside of sports.
And can you give us an example of how you may tie in one or another skill from golf and life? How do you bring those together?
Yeah, I mean, one that we use a lot is judgment. You know, you've got to make decisions on the golf course from as simple as, what club should I hit? Do I want to try to hit it over the water on this hole, or do I want to try to lay up? There's strategic decisions aplenty on the golf course. But the same process you use to make those decisions, you'll use to make decisions like, should I do my homework first or play video games when I get home? My friends want to play a prank on the neighbor. Should I go along with that, or should I sit this one out? You use the same decision-making process to do both things. So we try to blend those skills together.
I always like in golf, one of the things that has impressed me about the game my whole life, and I've played most of my life, is how much of the responsibility falls on the individual golfer. If you do something, you've got to call yourself on it.
Yeah.
And I think that is a great lesson for kids.
Yeah, honesty is one of our 9 core values, and that's key. I mean, you're except at the highest levels, even high school golf, college golf. I coached for many years in college. You're calling the penalties on yourself, and you're responsible for representing yourself the right way. And if you play, you know pretty quickly the folks that don't call those penalties on themselves quickly get a reputation, and you may not want to play with those guys. Yeah, exactly.
Not looked upon fondly in the clubhouse.
Exactly. So that's a valuable lesson, because it carries over to life. If you're honest with yourself, if you're honest with others, people recognize that, and people will respect you for it. And if you're not, people will catch on pretty quick.
So for kids for parents that want to get their kids involved in this kind of a program, or for kids that want to get their parents to put them in this kind of program, how do they do that? How do they go about getting involved?
Yeah, well, we have 3 ways that we work with kids. The first way, sort of, kids don't have a lot of choice. It's through the school program. We teach PE teachers to teach our golf and life skill curriculum in the gym class instead of floor hockey or softball or whatever they might have used. We're in 18 plus schools in Sussex County, all 5 elementary schools in the Cape School District. We have a community program where we come into Boys and Girls Clubs, YMCAs, but then we have our on-course program, which we want kids to sign up for. We're hoping kids will do that. We've got 9 golf course partners in Sussex County. We work with the Rookery, we work with Rehoboth Beach Country Club, Kings Creek Country Club, American Classic, Mulligan's Point in Georgetown, Hooper's Landing in Seaford, Plantation Lakes in Millsboro, Bear Trap Dunes in Ocean View, and we're adding this year Southern Delaware Golf Club up in Milford, and we have a program in Ocean Resorts down in Berlin. So each of those partner locations have classes at various times during the year. Our spring program starts April 7th, and you can go on our website, firstteedelaware.org, to register.
It sounds like kids are having a lot of fun. They're learning something along the way. They're being active. Seems like a win-win for the kids and the parents. What if you wanted to volunteer and be a part of this? Because you said you guys do need volunteers for this.
Always looking for volunteers. You can reach out to me. My email is, you can find it on our website, and reach out to me. I'm happy to get you signed up. To become a volunteer, there's a quick background check that you got to go through, and a child safety training, and then we have an online coach training that you can take. And we also have fundraisers coming up. We have our Delmarva Scramble, which is our largest southern downstate event. It's at Rehoboth Beach Country Club on April 22nd, and we're looking for foursomes and corporate sponsors and whole sponsors for that event as well. So always happy to have folks participate that way.
So if you want to get out there, give back, swing the clubs a little bit, maybe go get a part of the scramble there. It seems like it's going to be a lot of fun. Is there anything you wanted to add before we get out of here?
No, just I think we're growing rapidly in Southern Delaware, and we'd love to see more kids get the benefits of the life skills that we teach.
Well, some people say golf is a good walk spoiled, but I love it. I never plan to quit it. So we're going to be back after this. We've got more Coast Life on the way.